at more than rather than 7,500 box miles, nearly the identical amount as Slovenia. Kruger is one of Africa's largest play reserves. It's a renowned safari place. How is extremely famous in visitors, in an wide web of laid roads. How do it available though to couple-wheel drive vehicles. Yet the popular of the garden, that acquired 1.8 million visitors in 2019, is challenging problems, inclusive traffic accidents. The southern portion of the garden, that is nearest to main people centers such as Pretoria and Johannesburg, is object to significant blood pressure due to growing guest numbers, onto a 2018 document in the African magazine of Welcome, Travel and Recreation. In November, a visitor van affected a giraffe, that later bring down on L's car, severely damaging the motorist. The clash annihilated the giraffe and the motorist after dead of his injuries. Motive warnings of garden authorities to offer the animals order of path. And poachers remnant a issue, in a full of 1,873 poachers incidents in various parks through southward Africa in 2018, onto a paper of the nation's Division of Ecological Sphere. Capacity changes would try to transactions in the effect of portable technique, that is according to reports helping to overpopulation and foolish behavior, as so as authorizing poachers. Kolia told several apps, inclusive one named Newest Sightings, enable users to get and download photos of animals and tag their locations, that encourages some visitors to racing to see the animals for by themselves. Isaac Fola, Kruger Domestic Garden Sale and Communication Officer, agrees how the apps promote human beings to race about the garden in searching of animals. Or, he told, a wireless canal intended to be restrained for disaster use is creature offended by drivers dividing data on the position of animals. Yet Newest Sightings has specific features, such as a traffic ranking for every site and the rate range on the roads in the region, how are intended to assist users do accountable decisions on visit a site, onto us and driver. We include no monitoring above how human beings use the application, he told, and as well emphasized how the business is not accountable for enhancing the rules of the garden. And it's not fair tourists who are with technique to place animals, poaching are with the identical apps to collect intellect on wherever to discover desired after animals such as rhinos and elephants, thereby compromising the safety institutional arrangement in the garden, told Fola. But Asen driver maintains how these are unfounded accountable and down there is no testimony how Newest Sightings is utilized by poaching. Since of concerns on poachers, the app doesn't enable rhinoceros sightings to be informed, and time jumbo photos can be downloaded, position data is not turned on, he told. Though by wiring a picture on Facebook, while the geotagging is active, can outcome in nobody vision precisely wherever the picture was undertaken, told Kolia. Technique on a portable telephone is really lightweight to chop. The might be utilized to readily identification vanishing living nature, love the rhinoceros. Asen driver as well sharpened out the reality how lot of the about 1,000 everyday users on Newest Sightings are relying across the sea, quite rather than within the garden, and the percent of them with the app to discover sightings is comparatively cheap. We're not the just reason, he told, indicating out how garden authorities grown concerns above the impact of apps in 2016 but eventually solved versus changed the rules. Asen driver as well emphasized the benefits of Newest Sightings, inclusive its use in comparison accountable of animals trapped in snares. In guest numbers potential to growth, it appears how thing as necessary to changing to enable human beings to delight Kruger out of threatening animals. This just way the Kruger control can provide guest and pet security is by growing patrols both of on leg and by accessing to devoted vehicles, he told. Garden authorities are examining a quantity of options, inclusive restrictive accessing to specific apps, in procedure to enhance the position, onto Fola. He did not show any future detailed information of the schedule but told garden authorities are searching specialist consultation. This Kruger Domestic Garden Control Board will use its reason in the new year and do a statement, he told.